Uh, hey, everybody, I'm just gonna change my link name and put this in there so people can come check it out. Always hit that like button, people. Support your creators. EGD. Possessive. So, yes. Okay. It seems to be working. Now, let's see. So, over here, this. Okay, there we go. Okay. Hood up, headphones on. All right, let's begin the show.
No. Let me see something. We could take that extra chair away, that little one, because it's only going to be Willie D. Stevie J ain't coming on this week. He just wanted to come up here, get out the streets. Yeah, that little nigga. I'm trying to get that little nigga right. Fuck you, Niche. Let me know when we're ready. Hey, check it out. 5150 fans, how y'all doing? We getting ready to start the show.
I think I
And
should
before we start
move
the show,
this
we got
camera
the
'cause the
music we put together. This ain't the new
monitor
intro. This is just a
is
song we put together.
making
We want y'all to watch and judge. All y'all
waves.
judge. The people who like it and the people who don't hate it. Even the people who not liking me right now. Just watch the video. 5150. Here we go. I'm off camera.
This world has an abundance of resources. If you have faith, you can go anywhere and find your way. Ain't no doubt. Everybody out there who believes in the true God understands what I'm saying. I ain't scared of nothing. God has put people out here to save me from all situations. The obese single mom will always provide shelter for me. The obese single mom will always provide shelter for me. Hey, when the Lord don't come through, they will feed you their children's food. The obese single mom will always provide shelter for me. I was down on my luck when I first made that move to LA.
Party be having some good beats. It's just the lyrics sometimes they'll be hitting or they're a little whack. Not whacking that they just messed up, you know? I'm gonna stop it there. A single mom will always provide shelter for me.
Well, I would like to let y'all know this fat bitch ain't got none of y'all back.
Yes, you do, bitch. If I come to Chicago, I'm moving in with your ass,
Nah,
motherfucker.
I ain't got none of y'all back. My fat ass ain't on it. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, the 51 motherfucking 50 show. To my right, Darlene Ortiz, Marcus, and this motherfucker from the South struggling with speech ass nigga. My homegirl, just Niche, popped in, y'all.
Popped in. On the fat bitch day. Did you play? I think he playing that because I was here. He was like, oh,
No, it's a coincidence.
let me play the fat bitch song. This is gonna be the day. Oh, thank you, Corey.
It's my motherfucker. It's my man, motherfucker Craig Fax in the motherfucker house.
What's popping, man?
Craig?
Chilling, man.
Shit, goddamn, we got another guest that might pop in on us today, man, to bless us. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be here. Goddamn it, today we have a subject we want to talk about, and the subject is bringing
Long Island Ice Tea, I think, right there.
negative news to your people. How do you do it? What is the proper protocol when telling your people some shit that ain't good?
Straight to the point.
Straight to the point?
Yes.
I think. Say that again.
Don't get wrong, but get to
And it depends on what the news is. I mean, is it some bullshit that you could have just kept to
You
yourself?
got AIDS, Cheryl.
A lot
Sorry.
of bullshit.
Or if it's something that you be worried about, then you can, tell
A
me.
lot of bullshit
Great.
out here.
But most of it's bullshit, yeah.
90%.
Well, last week on the show we had something different going on. We had the homie Flame up here.
Funny nigga motherfucker.
My nigga motherfucker.
Y'all niggas was putting extras on shit out there. Flame is a human being. I ain't scared of no human. I don't give a fuck what weird shit they do. I'm a fan. Keep doing your thing, Flame.
We had the homie Flame on the show last week, and of course it was something different. I tried something different, you know what I mean? Because I don't give a fuck what motherfuckers say. Flame ain't did no punk ass shit to me. A lot of motherfuckers that supposed to be alphas, the ones who do the whole shit, you know what I'm saying? So I tried something different, and my audience ain't ready for that, and I totally understand that. But I just want y'all to know, man, there was some things that happened up here.
I'm a super fan of Flame. He's fun.
How you bring
She's fun.
news
They
about
fun.
ain't shit situations. You know what I'm saying? Because like when Flame left last week, I didn't forget of how it was. Flame, of course, Flame got motherfucking thick skin, so he can handle damn near everything. But if you notice when Flame was leaving, none of us did the regular man shit. Like when you leave sometimes, we give each other a dap and a hug. You know what I'm saying? I noticed. Nobody, we was all like, all right, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
But that's, I'll tell you why. Go ahead.
You can speak on it. I want you to speak on it because I'm going to tell you about how I felt about that.
Because when Flame went and changed, I forgot that was Flame. It didn't even cross me, you know what I'm saying?
It's two different people.
Because I'm used to looking at Flame in a certain way. That ain't what Flame looked like when the cameras went off. It was a whole
Right.
other motherfucker, you know what I mean?
Marcus, why you ain't get Flame no motherfucker? Nobody was acting funny. Nobody was
No.
acting funny because really, we ain't them type of people.
Right.
But I noticed when Flame left, it wasn't like that, all right, my nigga,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa, whoa. I ain't gonna lie, I felt weird about it. Like if it happened again, I'll be like, my nigga,
Yeah.
I'll give him that because I'm secure with myself.
Definitely.
And I didn't say this to Flame yet because
Why
what did you
not?
say? Niggas don't kiss on the cheek.
No, that-
That's Italian shit. I don't really kiss women. on
Flame
the
is
cheek.
not a woman.
Yeah, Flame,
No, she said you because a woman on the chick. I said Flame is not a woman.
anyway, I just want to say I felt weird because Flame is a human being.
Before
And
anything.
as human beings, contact with other human beings actually gives us that whatever we need to keep forward in this world. And I don't really want people to feel isolated by me, especially if you ain't never did nothing to me. It ain't no fake shit going on. So I want to say, I know Flame probably watching this. My nigga, it's just weird because it's different. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nobody acting funny. But I did notice all three of us was like, when Flame was like, all right, y'all be cool. He was like, all right, man. You know what I'm saying?
Do they say bye like that in that community?
You got to talk to the mic, Marcus, when you say something. You and these got to share the mic. I'm sorry. I have mics next to
I
that.
don't really know Flame like that, so
Right.
I didn't really, you know what I'm saying, feel comfortable going over shaking it because, when she came back, when they came back out,
Right.
it was like a totally different person. So it was like, the personality changed and everything. So I was like,
Yeah, he had on his hustle.
I did like this, but shit.
The point I'm trying to make, man, is like I have graduated from all insecurities about who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
I know who the fuck I am.
I was about to elaborate on that. That was huge of you to even recognize that. Like,
Right, but I'm saying like as black men, we have insecurities when we see another man dressed like that. We don't want no way of giving no false signals because niggas be ready to fight.
How do
They
you
feel disrespectful about?
But how do you hug around titties?
That's real.
I'm saying I don't want to feel titties on a nigga.
Right.
But you can adapt.
But that's why you feel that right there, because you pocket right with
But
your
I wasn't conscious of it, but it may have been an unconscious thing. But I didn't consciously say Flame leaving. Fuck all
No, I
that.
know you didn't do it. You didn't do it consciously.
Yeah.
I'm talking about it because there's a gap between heterosexual males and men who sleep with men. And Flame sent me something with some little bust ass nigga. This is what's gonna come back to the thing I was telling you about. Flame sent me some. He was joking about some nigga who was talking shit about what happened on the show or whatever. And this nigga had like 40-something followers. Absolutely nobody. And I was like, oh my nigga, don't send me no shit with no nigga looking for a come up or me saying something to him. And of course, Flame don't be around me, so he don't know that. I would say to everybody in the world, don't bring bullshit to your peoples unless it's necessary.
Man, that's real shit, man.
It might be a motherfucker that's talking shit about your peoples, especially if your peoples is somebody like me and Craig and Darlene and everybody who's on the internet. We open ourselves up to motherfuckers talking shit about us. I expect people to talk shit about me. You know what I'm saying? I expect people to say good shit and bad shit, because there be motherfuckers talking bullshit where I'll be like, I can't get mad at him because I don't know him.
They don't,
You know
understand,
what I'm saying?
they don't understand the spirit of a true comedian. Like 99% of the shit that they say out there, we not really laughing at all. Even if it's the greatest joke I heard about myself, I'm gonna laugh about that shit. But normal motherfuckers, they can't endure that, so they think that the shit that work on normal motherfuckers is gonna work on us, and it don't work.
They think in fact, it's such hypocritical shit because the dude who Flame sent, who was talking shit, he was saying something about, I got receipts, or Corey saying this. I said something about a man who fuck a man is insane or crazy or whatever, and I believe that.
Right.
But that don't mean if I see somebody gay, I'm supposed to walk up to them, oh, you fuck me, you ain't shit.
Right.
I'm like, this dude got the receipt of me saying what I say about what? I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about?
They're just trying to start something, obviously, yeah.
No, actually, it's some bitch raised ass niggas who really think when you see people, just like everybody was saying, Corey, why you didn't fight Stephen A. Smith? Well, everybody was saying, but some people said it. When I met Stephen A. Smith, I just don't be saying everything. Man, I had a police officer with me. My nigga got that goddamn it on him. We ain't humbugging motherfuckers.
Right.
I ain't finna motherfucker go to jail to make y'all be like, Corey got him, but he's in jail.
And lost everything. Corey got it, lost everything.
Get your whole ass out of here, you bum ass motherfucker. It's like a nigga ain't no shit. Right. For you to think you're supposed to jump ahead with everybody because they live a lifestyle you might not agree with or whatever. So I'm just saying, but like, you can bring some shit to your people, because if I see somebody smiling with somebody I know and then talking shit about them later on, I ain't gonna lie, I'll be like, hey man, that whole ass nigga be talking shit about you. I'm talking about a nigga that know you, and then I see him later on talking shit about you, I will tell you. Just like Ass Just Niche. That bitch was doing your jokes, I didn't like that shit. I was like, hey, niggas, let me tell you about this funky ass albino bitch. I put it out there. I don't give a fuck. Anybody got to like me, I'm gonna put you on blast. If it's somebody who I feel like is good with me and you dirty macking them, I might say something about that. But if it's some shit that ain't nothing where they don't even know you, I'll be like, all right, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, it was some bum ass nigga he was on. But he trying to come up
It's also
also.
something too that just doesn't care for.
There's a couple motherfuckers don't like me.
don't
Motherfuckers be,
like me either.
motherfuckers be talking shit. And they don't even know you might be getting ready to move. Where they moving?
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting.
Motherfuckers don't like me or later shit.
Yeah, motherfuckers be talking shit about you.
Talk shit, man.
Have you ever done anything like that?
Man.
All you did was
That's
start
my
to go.
accent fake.
That's your accent fake.
Yeah, that's my accent fake. Well, they don't talk like that for real.
But you don't even know who it is, Marcus. Like I said again, you never know who it is. It could be an ex-bitter girlfriend. It's all hidden. All these
Yeah, because I'm telling you, whole ass niggas out there be getting phones to call people on, and then they shut the phone down once you motherfucking you get because we know how to find motherfuckers. I go to this show who can find anybody.
Real spit.
Anybody. I'm saying, like, you're not safe, motherfucker. It's just we ain't on that. So while you sitting up talking shit and you live $50,000 house out in South Bend the fuck over Indiana. Over there, yeah, on Brendan Street. We know where you at, nigga. We know where you at, little hoe ass nigga. I don't take you seriously because I really think you a homosexual. Since you study my show so good, you know who I'm talking about. I ain't got to say your whole ass name. Damn, this nigga know where I'm at. We know exactly where you at, nigga. Shut the fuck up. You right by the crib. Niggas motherfucking pull up out there. Shut the fuck up, little bitch ass nigga. Fall back. So I'm just saying, bringing you people bad news. Make sure the bad news is worth it.
Worth it. Thank you. Yes. There you
That's
go.
real spit.
Worth it to the person you bring it
That might
to.
be something they need to know. Like, oh, yeah.
Like Nisha, if I saw you getting ready to mess with a dude who I know got an STD,
Or whose wife is crazy or girl, whatever. You know,
I'll
like-
tell you if I ever get mad at her.
What'd you do? What'd you tell her if you found out G-Thing was about to smash?
Nah, what's gonna happen? Whole ass niggas gonna be like, she quit me talking shit and all that shit.
Corey rubbed off on him.
Right, Corey rub off on him. Right. Nigga, we talk this shit. Nigga, been talking shit for years. Done put in work with the people. I put in so much work with the people. I'm telling you, I think a lot of y'all wasting y'all time trying to shit on the show. Like, I mean, Darlene, you've been on the show since the jump. Darlene, you've been to shows with. Be out there with the crowd when they walk out the door shaking everybody's hand. Am I lying?
No, not at all. It was so much fun. Oh my
And
goodness.
I can't even do that shit no more. It ain't just COVID. It's just, it be motherfuckers trying me. And I know when I slap the shit out of them, that's gonna cost me a lot of money.
We can't get drinks thrown on us. Just standing on stage. Remember that was crazy.
Oh, yeah, the crazy lady who was finna throw that drink?
Yeah.
This one day I did a show and this crazy ass white lady was walking up to the stage with a drink. But one of my homeboys who was a white boy, a straight hillbilly. Hillbillies either love niggas or hate niggas.
You better hold down, bitch. You better hold down,
Hey,
bitch.
no, this
You better simmer down. I'll fuck
Dan
you
ain't no
up.
joke. When Dan booked me to perform at his wedding, I was like,
Oh, this was at a
fucking
wedding?
serious?
No,
This was at a wedding. The white boy who was manager of the club asked me to perform at his wedding. When I was there, I saw all white people. And I was like, oh my God, Dan, are you serious? You want me to perform? He looked me in my eye. He said, hey, those are my people. They're my type of guys.
They hate you, but they love you, buddy.
They said, don't switch it up. No, he told me, don't switch it up. Do what you do.
Don't hold back.
These was some real hillbillies. I was like, talk about them bitches. Like, yeah, about you, baby.
Does he know you?
I like them nigga bitches.
But he picked her up like a sack of potatoes.
But no, that bitch getting ready at a show. Dan's the manager of the club. And the bitch looked like she was supposed to throw that drink. Dan NFL tackled this bitch.
She did.
Is that right?
He opened the door with the bitch head. Am I lying?
No, he ran right
He
to
threw
her.
the bitch out. He opened the door with that bitch head.
After he tackled her, he sang the national anthem. White people love the national anthem.
I don't like love the national
They
anthem.
love that shit, man.
Hey, my phone.
Salute the flag, Corey. Yeah.
Probably Marcus,
Oh,
motherfucker.
something came from
That
them.
came from motherfucking Just Niche and shit.
Did you do any cracker jokes at the white wedding?
I don't have cracker jokes. My jokes is about how people of opposite sex don't get along. Men and women don't get along. That's why it's universal.
Yeah.
We all have problems with getting these women to act right. Oh, I said women.
Wow, he's going.
I'm losing it. No.
I knew something was different when I seen you wearing all that purple, man. Corey.
My boys and men outfit, goddammit.
Pop out in
When I put this on, I'm gonna go live here.
Y'all don't know, Corey got on purple blue jeans. I ain't never seen him.
Hey, ask about it. Like, nigga.
Look, somebody's like, yes.
But them girls, they put the hearts up. They love me.
Love that. See? Oh man.
Corey, how many pussies have you hit in your lifetime? If you have to give me a solid number.
You mean people I've had sex
How
with?
many pussies have you partaken in to total sum? How many wounds have you
Are
done?
we just being honest.
We're being honest.
Oh no, we're just faking. Of course.
I'm saying without exaggerating.
Not exaggerating. I know I'm in. Woo,
I done fucked 1,000 bitches.
Okay, I ain't got 1,000, but I'm over 500 for sure.
Oh,
I'd fuck
that's
about 1,000
wrong with you.
Mexico used to be $10. I used to fuck 10 bitches a day. Mexico, I was.
I mean, you ain't gonna tell the truth about how many bodies you got on you.
No, not necessarily. No.
Because they're not necessary. Just because you got 900 don't mean you better than me.
Because regardless, people are just gonna want to speculate and throw out whatever they want anyway. I don't care.
You don't care?
No.
Why you won't
They're
tell?
gonna do it because I'm a woman.
Have you slept with over 20 men?
That's nobody's business.
That means more than that.
There you go. See, he's gonna always come up with his own little thing, so I don't care.
Marcus, how many bars you hit for you? Arkansas, it's got to be easy to motherfuckers in Arkansas.
Man, I got orders and everything. So I
Oh, so you got a double, triple
yeah,
that.
I was I mean, 4, 5 at a time.
Oh,
That's the lie bell.
That was God. Who did he lie? That's God. That is God.
Lie like a motherfucker.
That's God. Nigga, you just got Dr. Umar on the show. Hey, Dr. Umar, I got respect for you, but that shit was funny as hell. It's a joke, my dude. But that phone run, nigga. Don't disrespect Dr. Umar. Don't be mad at me.
I hope Omar can take a joke. He be taking money. We comedians, nigga, and I'm your side. Don't run up my dog walker.
Yeah.
I promise
The
you.
obese internet dude takes money from food to open a school. I'm fucking with you, my nigga. Don't be mad at me. I got respect for you. I see your intelligence when you talking, goddammit.
I bought the brooms and all that type of shit. I ain't got to the books in the class yet, but I bought the brooms and all the
Right.
shit.
Wait, hold on.
Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'm sorry. Oh.
Do me a favor. Just fucking. Okay.
Hold on. Nah, I got this. Nigga, that shit was funny, Dr. Umar. That shit was funny. See, I be making enemies. I don't even be trying to make enemies. I'm a comedian. again, I crack jokes.
Hey, they put up a video. He said he bought all the team clothes and shit, but he just got to put them.
Niggas get so sensitive about jokes. Once again, Dr. Umar, I'm sincere when I say these are jokes, and I mean no harm. Niggas be getting mad. I seen a nigga, internet nigga, get his ass whooped at a Black Power motherfucking meeting. I'm not lying. This internet nigga got his ass stole on at a Black Power meeting.
Was he black?
The blackest nigga in there got stole on at a Black Power meeting. Some people know what I'm talking about. I can't say their name.
Thanks, Rob.
Thanks, Robin. No, I wasn't there. It was on the internet.
If Umar owed
He
you
was a
money?
nigga who talked shit about black women. And when he was at this Black Power thing, them niggas was like, hey, that's that nigga right there. He talking that shit. And he tried to get loud, but you know when you get loud, everybody be like, cool out, cool out. He's like, hey, man.
Oh, man.
That nigga was on Dark Street with his camera like, I will fuck them niggas up. Fuck them niggas.
I can't say the nigga.
But see, the nigga get mad if I make a joke about that another comedian. Like he take it personal.
Them niggas,
I
y'all
can't do
don't
nothing about it. This shit is too funny.
Comedy's comedy.
Oh, I don't never get stolen. I know that shit. When I show up to the show, I'm like, hey, y'all, what's up? Cause I get stolen. I'm gonna show up the next week. Fuck it, I'll take it. Give it to me. Nigga, give it to me. I took a loss, goddammit.
Hey,
Jermaine Free, whip my ass. That's what I'm saying. Dog, fuck with.
if
Been down. Stop looking at my tonsils to my teeth. Big OB single mom. When you talking that shit? That's why the clump stitch. Blah.
Hey Corey, if Umar owed you more than $1,000 and he wanted to write you a check to pay you, would you trust the check? Would you take the check or would you?
OB ain't gonna owe me no $1,000 because I chalk it up to the game. I ain't fucking with that nigga. That nigga get that money back and I don't blame him. If you sweet enough to think this nigga finna open school, you still want to give him some money?
Just push it back a little.
Right. You're right.
Marcus laughing. The school ain't happening. That
That nigga have 10 students in there, bitch. It's gonna be all his kids.
Hey, niggas, this is the name of my show is called a 5150 show.
Hello.
That means that's a police code for crazy. For everybody who don't know, we say crazy shit on the show, but it don't mean we hate you.
No.
You ain't got to be hated.
I'm gonna crack jokes, nigga. Fuck it.
You want a hug?
I'm gonna crack jokes.
Like we gonna crack jokes, man. I done crack jokes. Like I said, one of the first motherfuckers who said I used to talk shit about Charles Barkley,
And then you saw him.
and then I saw him up close. Barkley a dog walk your ass, man.
He a big nigga, I met him.
He big to the motherfucker.
nigga.
He had wide big too.
He
Like,
abnormal.
damn, this nigga fat and tall.
Ooh, look like a big. I'm like, okay.
Oh, he's not you.
I mean, what would it look like? I don't know if it's gonna be.
I just realized you look like Barkley.
I look like Barkley, right? I wasn't mad.
Undeveloped Barkley in this motherfucker. You came out in 4 months.
So you're big solid. You
Yeah, he
ain't
He fat, but I can tell.
dog walking shit.
He's a little shorter than Phil, but he's one of them wide.
He
big
wide the
bones.
motherfucker,
Yeah.
dog.
Shit, that nigga grab you, should rap.
Yeah, you gonna be that.
No, I'm worried about if I get into a fight with an MMA fighter or a nigga who got strength that come from nowhere. Ass nigga. I know a nigga used to open up for me on the road. His name Big Sid from Dallas. You know Big Sid? Barker's dog. Hey man, Big Sid was strong than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Man, look, Big Sid, big goofy looking motherfucker. He about 6'4", 6'5", right?
Well, let's do a real fight.
I'm gonna give you.
I got in a fight maybe about a couple years ago, maybe a year and a half, year ago. The one up there, the Crave. Yeah,
I'm happy y'all agree. You built like the woman.
Okay, yeah.
you feel like the one? Yeah, but motherfucker, hey, Sam's strong than a motherfucker, dog. Sam's strong than a motherfucker. It's like you attract him too because of how you look and the way he dresses shit. But I'm saying, don't get into it, Craig. Craig got the strength of a Louisiana nigga.
Oh, them Louisiana niggas.
Them horsehead people, people from the tribe that get broke up.
Don't try to fight me because I do not want to fight. If you make me fight, man. I used to be a bouncer at a bar like about 5 years ago.
Who did you bounce, nigga?
Several niggas. But one of the times, the last fight I got into it was this dude that was the leader of this biker gang, and he was drunk, and the owner was like, "Yeah, you gotta get him out of here." So I went to him because I know this was a killer ass nigga, and I was like, "Hey man, the owner says it's time to go. You drunk?"
So you put it on the owner. Go ahead.
Yeah, of course. I ain't gonna kill him. So dude was like, "Yeah, all right, cool." So when he got up and was walking out, and I'm behind him. I gotta guide him into the alley, and I'm not knowing it's like a few dudes behind me. And so as soon as we opened the door for him to walk into the alley, he turned the fire on me. Bow, hit me in my chin. And then the other dudes came around behind me. They both hit me in the back of the head. They all ran and scattered. But niggas in the street when they fight like that, they trying to get you to chase somebody, so you'll be away from everybody. They can shoot you or do what they gonna do. Yeah, they weren't white. They was Latino. So now I'm standing in the middle.
That's
of the
bullshit.
alley. I'm standing in the middle of the alley. I'm like, man, what's happening? I'm like, come back. You know, I'm not stupid enough to chase you. And another dude come. He's like sitting on the wall outside the bar, and he's laughing. So I don't even know if this nigga had anything to do with it or not. So I just, he's over there and knocked that nigga out.
Damn.
That was the last time I got into a fight, man. Yeah.
It happens, man.
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing security. Security is a cold job. You already know you're gonna get into it Monday. If you security, was you the type of security be like, hey homie, look, I'm gonna need you to do this? Or was you the type of security be like, hey y'all come here, we got one?
No, I was rowdy.
You was rowdy?
Yeah, I was rowdy. I was super rowdy.
I remember one time when I was a young nigga, I don't even know if I told this story. In Chicago, I was on the bus, and this nigga had his hat broke off to the left. Which in Chicago, that means, he vice lord.
Okay.
He had his hat broke off to the left, like straight campaigning for real.
Yeah.
But he looked like he was a little faded back there, right?
Yeah.
So why I look up and I saw all these GD niggas finna get on the bus.
Man.
About 4 of them. So I just got up and stole them. I was waiting on y'all, folks. Let's get this thing up.
That's hilarious.
Cause I already know. I want to be that nigga look like I'm with him.
Oh, yeah,
Sacrifice me. Yeah,
Right.
you went for it. Damn.
That's crazy. Something as little as the hat. You know what I'm saying?
No, that hat
Being
in
turned
Chicago
up.
real.
It don't matter what
Niggas do this
team.
every few minutes when you're neutral. Used to be the basketball games like the men's tournament, motherfuckers. Yeah. Okay, don't even wear a hat. Niggas. If Zoe lived in Chicago, he wouldn't wear a hat.
Like a little kango. Hey, yo, what
These ask people about fight. When the last fight you had, Niche?
You know what? When I got out of jail last year, I was like, I just want to fight this to see if I can fight.
You ain't never had a fight?
In
your life?
Ever?
I think I got ass whooped, but
In school you didn't?
No, I'm cool. Who want to fight me? I'm cool. So the bitch wanted to fight me, she just hang this bitch. But I do want to like fight somebody.
We gonna set that up.
Set up something. Let's
Who'll be a good
like
fight for
little
me?
bitch. Don't fight me like a big hoe, but give me like somebody like person.
Oh, yeah.
One of the friend was like 5'2".
Some of them little bitches had an inch hands.
I want to fight.
I'd be a couple of bitches' ass that gave me some competition. I ain't even gonna lie.
Listen, I got a better question, Corey. I got a better question.
Slap that nigga. That was 3 years ago.
When the last time you lost a fight?
Oh.
I lost the fight at 24-hour fitness.
For real? Okay.
I say I lost the fight because I wound up getting into it with about 4 people.
Okay.
Over what?
Shit, he did the basketball game. This one nigga I got into a fight with, he was a security guard at a prison, as I found out later.
Oh, that's a real fight.
But when I was losing the fight, I grabbed this broomstick and I broke it in half and I walked out on the court. And this white dude came up to me and snatched the broomstick and looked at me and walked away. And everybody froze. Everybody in the jail just froze. But I already knew what it was. I just let things calm down. It was like when a white boy, or I'll be like this, when a white man snatched the broomstick from me, everybody stopped fighting. So I went and walked downstairs and walked around, calmed down a little bit. Because the white boy didn't run. He went right back over to the machine he was working out on, dropped the stick, and started back working out on the machine. I waited about 10, 15 minutes. I walked right over to him. I said, "You the police?" He said, "You're damn right." And when you bring that stick into it, that turns into another charge. I was like, wow. But I knew he was a police because he wasn't scared of shit. When I tell you that motherfucker, he looked at me after he took the stick. And then walked away with the stick. I was like,
It was cool for that.
Yeah.
I was froze, man. I was like, that's the police. I got into it with too many motherfuckers.
Yeah, he was about to do some ninja shit.
It was too many motherfuckers. When that one nigga got right on the ground, because that nigga grabbed my eye. He couldn't pull my eye out. And then he said, "I'm a motherfucking prison guard. I'll fuck that nigga up." But and when you fight, you don't give a fuck. I was like, "Nigga, that was luck. You got close to my eye."
I done knocked a nigga out one time, nigga.
Is that right?
Did
Yeah, yeah. I think that was the last fight I got into here.
was a grammar school nigga?
That's what you said. Nigga said second
Oh,
grade.
nigga tried to rob me with a crowbar.
Fuck out here robbing nigga. If a nigga rob you with a crowbar, that nigga needs some money.
I'm gonna open up your wallet with this motherfucker. That's-
I picked the nigga up, though, like, I picked the nigga up. I don't know where it was like extra strip came from. Nigga, I picked the nigga up like this.
When you
Right,
got
no.
no.
Pow! Nigga, see him? And I just got him. Why? Nigga, I was like just like this. It was hanging down. And my partner said, he seen the next day, he was like, "Oh my God, nigga, I thought you knocked that nigga eye out." That shit was hanging like.
What you
I'm
saying?
the only guy.
Yeah,
I'm in that
If
same
you
fight.
break your socket, where you think the eye gonna go?
Yeah.
True. No, but when you
That
fight,
shit
you
old,
don't
man.
get you. You just go for
I-
it.
I-
I'm done with that shit.
I
Man.
wait,
Exactly.
I don't. My mind get there and I just talk like this shit ain't working, man.
No.
It just I don't know. It don't be exciting no more. It used to be exciting to square up with a nigga and see what was gonna happen. You know.
Somebody said Mark is lying.
Why you always think I'm mad, man?
Because they be fucking with you, nigga. If you watch these niggas,
Somebody said Marky was Soldier Boy 4?
hell no.
I'd be strong to pick a nigga up with one arm.
Nah, you know you pick the nigga up like up under. I pick the nigga up under. Like that.
Yeah.
Like,
I was
yeah,
there.
yeah, 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 pick you up. Yeah.
That was a baby.
Hey, what the hell, nigga? You about my way. I ain't been working out and shit a little bit, so you know you caught me at the wrong time, nigga. Huh? Yeah, I was drunk. We shooting dives and shit.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got two women on the panel now because now we can talk about some shit that it seems like we'll be isolating D out. We'll be like,
Oh, what are you saying? I don't tell.
now we can talk about.
Yay.
Let's switch the subject to some shit that everybody loves to deny, but everybody do it.
Oh, please don't let it be an asshole. But
It ain't what it could be.
no, that's just too monotonous. No.
I'm gonna wait for my guest to come in since he's here, and I want him to be part of this. I want him to be part of this panel. Fuck that shit. My nigga ain't no motherfucking scary motherfucker. He gonna say what it is. What up, baby? Come on, sit down, man. Have a seat, motherfucker. Ladies and gentlemen,
Wow.
one of the original ghetto boys, my man Willie D in the house, man. What's up?
Put your motherfucking head wide open like a watermelon.
Love you, boy. Willie D in the motherfucking house. Marcus, you talking about today? That's my nigga Marcus. That's Just These. This Craig Facts.
Hold on, man.
My motherfucking nigga. Look, Marcus. Today you was talking about working on getting your speech fixed.
Yeah.
My nigga Willie D went platinum talking like you. I get loud. Hey, Willie D used to rhyme some words. I used to be like, that was good to sound good, though.
They give Marcus a hard time, Willie, because he's from Arkansas.
Marcus got a real deep accent. South. Yeah.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, nigga. I thought about that. Ain't that crazy? He here right when you said that.
Yeah.
You can learn other things just because you want to learn other things.
Yeah.
But what makes you unique is who you are.
Look, I was trying to be like them folks, you know, the British folks, man. You know, they come down here and they just be playing all them characters and shit, man. They be cold with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, like Daniel, you can like, what's his name? That name?
It was hard to pronounce. I know.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
British
British-
dudes from the
Yeah,
Black Messiah.
yeah.
I ain't seen it. Judas in the Black Messiah. You seen Willie?
He did
Yeah.
get out.
He's from Victorville.
He is not.
I promise you, he's from Victorville.
He is not. He's from London.
No, the dude who played the FBI informant.
No, I'm talking about
him from right
I'm talking about the one who played.
Yeah.
Well, he was in Get Out too, though.
I saw one.
Yeah, he was getting out. He was nigga acting crazy.
You're talking about what's going to happen with Charlotte.
I'm talking about nigga play Fred Hampton though.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. That's what Cole, man. I was listening to the talk today on
thank
Breakfast
you.
Club,
Yes.
Booty, whatever they is. And I was like, damn, this nigga talk like that?
Yeah, that nigga wouldn't be getting no hoes though. The one bad shit. I'm just saying.
Y'all give me a fruit. I've been learning Spanish here lately.
So here's the question. I'm gonna ask this question just because I be throwing a whole bunch of bullshit in the pond. And if it don't apply to you, then just say it don't apply to you. But I want to ask everybody on the panel: did you feel guilty after you fucked somebody married? Anybody want me to go first? Look at Willie D like, oh, you probably. The question is: did you feel guilty after you fucked somebody who was married?
I don't think I have ever felt guilty.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't feel guilty like that.
I felt like I was doing a service.
I'm so glad you said this. Will you please elaborate on that, my brother, please?
Okay, what I'm saying is that, like, you know, I'm a cleanup man, right?
Yes, I have felt guilty after fucking somebody married.
Make a cry, I'll be down to dry her eye. I'm a cleanup man. You know? And this is what
I have never
because,
fucked somebody who's
women
married.
need affection, you know, and if you don't give them affection,
Then just
then-
imagine it
it's
makes
a bad
me
thing for a woman to want affection.
feel
They want to
guilty.
get a back, knock down all every now and then. But they also want affection. This is the part that dudes miss. See, when dudes have
Not affection, but affection.
When dudes like something, they want it all the time. They don't know how to cut it off. Women like different things at different times. So when a dude get in a groove, he wants to stay in that groove forever. You know, he don't know how to pump the brakes. Woman wants to pump the brakes and switch it up. And you gotta be willing to do that. So
I encourage women I fuck with to find an infectious dude. A dude that's
Not
infectious.
Infectious. No.
I said infectious dude.
don't want affection.
Oh my God.
An affectionate dude.
What?
Don't find a sick nigga, bitch.
Yeah.
No, that comes with also, Brother Willie, that comes with wisdom from being out here for a while too.
No.
I
I had that like early, like 20s. Like I'm talking like 21, 22. I
You
had
got that from your parents? Like, did you see your
No.
dad?
I'm a product of a single mother, you know. But well, product of mother and father, but raised by single mother.
Right.
But no, I see when I was in school, I took homemaking class.
Oh, it was
No, you're trying to understand. Let me say this before we finish. This man went Golden Glove in Texas. Niggas don't got fight know what that means. You went to Texas, and then you took what class did you take?
Homemaking.
Yes.
But check this out. Like, my best friend, he's the one that encouraged me to take the class. When he first came to me to take the class, I was like, man, I don't want to be in no damn homemaking class. But a bunch of women. He said,
Hello?
that's the point. He's like, it's just going to be me and you.
Yep.
And all the girls. And I was like, dude. So I get in, right? And so I listen. And I would listen to women talk. We listen to the girls talking about what they didn't like.
Listen to a woman talk?
Yeah.
Tell me.
It works. It's beneficial. It has benefit. So I'm listening. And you know the main thing that women hate, but girls hated, was guys that talk. Kiss and tell. That was the main thing growing up.
Yeah.
That's the main thing they hated more than anything.
Yep.
But I listen. And then when I got out of high school, I continued to listen. You see, most men will not listen. They refuse to listen.
I ain't gonna lie.
You know?
So after the bitch say about the 8th word,
I'm a getter though. You know, I'm a getter. Yeah.
I feel you, Craig. So your experience with fucking married people, did you feel guilty?
No, I didn't. But I wouldn't do it again, like knowingly though. You know what I'm saying?
You was goddamn loud.
No, I wouldn't. No.
So you saying you wouldn't know a girl who's married and still fuck with her at this stage in your life?
Not at this point, because I don't want that karma, you know?
Right.
But when I was younger, yeah, the 2 times, the chick didn't tell me till after, you know what I'm saying? We smashed a few times and they liked it.
They didn't tell you?
They didn't tell me they was married. The 2 times I did it, yeah.
So you
The 2 times that you knew that they were
You was
really
victim.
married.
When I'm saying, yeah, I found out after I started smashing.
right. Violin over there.
So I was dishonesty, you know what I'm saying?
See, like when the woman that inspired the Clean Up Man song, she was married. This is a true story. She was married, and you know she would come over, and you know I treat her totally opposite the way dude treated, because she was always beefing with dude. So when I do it like this, right? Like in life, like it's hard out there in the streets already. It's hard to trust people. We always have our guards up, and so when I come home, I want some 10-11 in peace. I don't argue. I do not argue in my house at all. Like none. I don't do that. I don't have friends to come to my house and argue. I don't do, like my house is peaceful. It's sanctuary. When you walk in my house, you know you got a friend. You know, it's family, and so I expect the same thing when I'm in a relationship with a woman. So when a woman comes around me, you know, it's something totally different than the vibe that she's gonna get around another dude. So this particular woman, her and that dude was always beefing, and he used to put hands on her. And so when he put hands on her to hurt her, I would put hands on her to caress her. And I put hands on her.
So beautiful.
Yeah, I'm serious. And listen,
You know why you put them hands on her to caress her?
Yeah.
Because that bitch was bleeding when you got the
Nobody more humble than a beat up bitch. I promise.
But here's the thing though, like I don't like dudes that whip women. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So when she came around, I loved it. Like while I'm satisfying her, I tell her, like, fuck that nigga. You know, straight up.
I tell him,
Straight
man,
up.
you ain't got no business doing nothing but smacking the shit out of a bitch. Anything after that is that's success.
You're right. You're right.
To me, when I was in a marriage chick,
Okay. You want to hear your married chick's situation?
I mean, I feel like, you know, I was doing him a favor.
He 30 years old, like 32 years
I'm
old.
32.
My bad.
I feel like I was doing him a favor because that man was working out, doing all these hours. You know, he was busy all the time. He didn't have the time to do that. So I feel like I was feeling that dude for him. I was doing him a favor.
Nothing worse than a woman that cheats on a man because he's working too much.
But it happens all the time.
I mean, that's the lowest
Yeah, that's
form of
ridiculous,
female.
yeah.
Because if I'm supposed, you know,
Yeah.
Let's get the women, because they ain't saying shit yet. Niche and D, what do y'all have to say? Did y'all feel guilty when y'all fuck married
I just
people?
trying to see what they think for. Yeah, like so when I fucking married niggas, the only time I felt bad was when a bitch chased me down Cicero. And then, cause I didn't feel bad because I'm not married. I was single, you know, so I don't owe nothing to nobody. That's your marriage. But when I found out the bitch was married, she chased me down Cicero, and she got the car, she was like, oh, I'm a bear. Like she out in the church, I was like, oh, just let me work on my marriage, like leave him alone, pretty much. And I was like, all right, damn, woman.
Damn it, I felt
That'll make you stop chasing me, bitch.
Please, and then like I said, she's the oldest car. I don't know how the motherfucker kept up with me. But
You knew he was married?
eventually, but like I was like Craig, I was a victim to a lying ass motherfucker. So yeah, after we started fucking around, I found he was married till I got chased down Cicero.
You didn't know he was married.
Right.
No, not
You
until.
and Craig on the same shit.
Yeah, they be getting us, man. I don't know what it be.
They be getting us
But then the other nigga, I knew not to listen.
I can't never say every married bitch I fuck with. I knew they was married. I just knew they was some ain't shit bitches. And I felt like, why should I miss out on this bitch physical gifts? Because some fool believed in her. That's just how I always felt. But I do try. I'm gonna tell you something.
But you
I never
married.
let your bitch talk shit about you while I'm with her. I always stop
But you
that
had
shit.
different because you married, so you got something to lose. I feel like married people should be able to fuck around on each other. They both got something to lose. But like a single motherfucker fucking with a married motherfucker, that's a different ballgame.
But women,
I ain't got shit, like, I fuck your shit up.
But to your point, women don't normally like talking about dudes and shit when they're around you. They trying to forget that fool. Like I don't even accept that. I don't hear shit about it.
But ain't that dangerous, Willie, if you don't know about this nigga?
I know
This
this
nigga
nigga.
learning.
No,
No, I know about him.
You know about it.
But he doesn't know about you.
I'm cold.
Was you married too?
I'm no.
So you single for married?
Yeah.
Of course, just married that ass motherfucker.
What you say?
All right. The reason I stop it is because this conversation needs to be had. If you're married and you're still fucking around, you ain't shit. By that I mean this. Your vows might not mean anything to you, but they might mean something to your partner. The trials and tribulations throughout life does not need to be taxed on or added to with the partner bringing outside worldly things into your relationship. For instance, The main key concept between men and women cheating is that if a man cheats, the woman can get pregnant, but you don't have to be with her every day. She can be outside the city, outside the state, and your partner, won't have to deal with her. Of course, you'll have to deal with her if your partner is a reasonable guy and wants to raise a kid, but throughout the time of the pregnancy, there's more of a leeway. The problem with a woman cheating is, as a man, I see it as, evolutionary speaking, they can lie that the kid is yours and have you provide and protect throughout the pregnancy. I'm in the mindset of this. If you cheat, it's over. Well, the relationship we had is over. Can we continue to fuck with each other after that? I don't know, depending on how your other characteristics. Because to me, the sacred bond that is a marriage, if you fuck it over, you fuck it over. Like, do you want to stay married? Sure, but I won't see you as a wife. Maybe that's a injustice on both of our parts, dude. I can't see you as my wife after you cheated. But I mean, it's just better if we just break up. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. Let's get back to the show.
Because it's different. If you married, it's different. So you ain't guilty because you married. You fucking around, your wife
That's what make you feel better. But let me tell you something. When you fuck with married people and you know they married, you destroy the neighborhood.
It is bad though. I mean, I've had situations where I'll admit that they've told me, and I fell to that whole. I admit it. I fell to that whole part where they say, "Oh, but we're going through a divorce right now. We're breaking up. Oh, we said we're breaking up." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, then it's fine." And then a lot of times if you want to get involved with somebody, because women most of the time, if it's not, it's very rare that it's just that wham bam thing. It's like, oh, you start getting some feelings for somebody. Then that's when it just gets messed up. It's like, wait a second. I'm for the okey doke. You know what I'm saying? He told me he was going to get divorced. Then in another situation, well, a couple of them, but one main one, I had. I had somebody very famous. Somebody that's super
all these
famous.
victims up there.
No, listen. No, he asked me to be his lady, like go out with him. I'm like, what are you talking about? You are married. No, wait a second. No. And then he said, I'm about to be in your situation in 2 months because I had just, broke off with my ex. And I said, well, but you're not now. And he goes, well, what's wrong with that? I go, no. You have kids. You guys are married. I would look like this. Look. And plus, you hitting on me like that makes me feel some sort of way because you're looking at me like I'm that kind of girl that would just drop. Okay, I want to mess around with this dude. And he's super out there, like he's big time. And I denied it. I said no. And he's called me probably 3 times that same year, like, look, I'm about to be. Well, you're not. And then about 2 months later, after the third phone call, my sister called me and said, did you see? Because it was in the news, like he's getting a divorce. I'm like, I don't care. But he did not. He looked at me like somebody that was willing to mess around with him and go over it with him until that happens. No, call me when it happened. If you're a divorced man, you're not now though. So the fact that I knew, I just didn't feel right. I even told him, I was like, that's messed up. He messed up. I said, you guys have so many kids and little ones too. Like I couldn't do it.
So you got to link up afterwards?
No,
once he got divorced, because you didn't trust him.
Well, that too, and I was already at the time with Smith. But he respected that. And when I ran into him later on, he actually said, well, I've never had anybody say that to me. I've always had a woman because of who I am. He admitted it. He was like, I've never had anybody say that. Look at this hater. Look at this guy.
If it ain't no paperwork, it ain't cheating though. A lot of people just out here jumping the room, but they ain't got no.
No. I want to hear what Willie got to say about this.
Let's get this documentation thing straight. See, listen. When you express to somebody that you're committed to that person, that's what it is. With or without paperwork. That's why they have common law marriages. Right. So the paperwork is only for legal purposes. That's for the courts and stuff like that, the white folks. Right. But me and you know what it is. All right. So if I tell you this what it is and you tell me this what it is and we agree, that's what it is. Now, going back to my role as a man of God. No, going back to my role as single man. Okay. All right. When I was with that woman, what I did with her, I did, and I loved doing it. And I hated the fact that she had to go through the shit that she was going through. But she wanted to go through it. She went through it. It was on her to go through it. There's nothing that I could do about it.
I just feel like this. Every woman that I have had sex with,
She thinking, well, he did.
every woman I have sex with, I'm above you. You ain't got no business questioning me about. Sure, I'm above you. My dick is bigger than you. Shut the fuck up and do your assignment. What the fuck else does that say? I'm saying, like, is that foul thinking?
Yeah.
I'm fucking you. What are you talking about? Did you ask me why? You are disrespecting our union.
You gotta give her 1099. There ain't no union when you're self-employed.
I think you gotta do what makes you sleep good.
Do what makes you sleep good?
It's what makes you sleep good. Because that's you. I can't be mad. That's you. And for the women that fuck with you like that, hey, that's them. You know what I'm saying? Like they get what they ask for. You know what I'm saying? You don't get what you deserve. You get what you negotiate.
Right.
So let's negotiate.
No. But negotiations are rarely put on the table in the beginning.
Yes.
Everybody
actually negotiations are put on the table, but what happens is that women are usually switched up in negotiations first.
Say that again.
Women do change first. Case in point, a woman would say, you can tell a woman, look, hey, look, well, I ain't looking for nothing serious. And she's got, and so, yeah, well, I like that. I'm not looking for anybody serious either. But the woman like to be able to have those options to be like, if I decide I'm gonna fuck with you, you're right there. But if I don't, then I owe you nothing. I ain't gotta be around your ass. I gotta be fucking with you. So women like to have those options. So in the beginning, you can tell a woman, yes, I don't want to be serious. I'm not looking for a monogamous relationship, and she'll agree. What happens is that she has the option. She's always the one that's gonna change up first. The woman will be like, if she don't like you and she realizes it ain't happening, nothing venture, nothing gain, she cool, she gone. But if she changes her mind and she starts really liking you and digging you, she's gonna come to you and say, okay, what we doing?
All right.
I'm in that situation right now. But you know what the remedy to that is? Showing your other bitches. That's what most men are scared to do. Show the woman they with. The other bitches. Huh? She know about the other bitches. It's frustrating. When you ain't showing them to her. If you show her The competition that she up against, she gonna stop asking you where you
Oh,
going.
you talking about showing or showing?
I'm talking about showing her. Let her see the people that she is in competition with.
So you get that right?
This bitch is out here be asking you to spend the night and they ain't even got cable.
Oh, some more Reggie hoes. Oh, this is Reggie. This is what the fuck we fucking. Now y'all be fucking weak ass bitches though.
We do fuck weak ass bitches. The weak ass bitches serve purposes.
I mean, yeah, but showing them ain't really gonna.
Yeah, exactly. Like, fuck your man. Like,
Your bitch who work at the bank can't jump on this other hoe for you. You need a bitch to work at Chipotle. Be like, I'll give you that for the next 2 months. Don't this bitch.
too many games.
Everybody needs bum ass bitch on deck. Bum ass bitch on
Hearing
deck.
that girl
Bigger
like-
better. A
hearing
fighting
that
ass
girl-
bitch. You need her to act like the sheepdog with your husband.
Wait a minute, you talking about being in a relationship with a woman that like to fight?
Yeah, just a raggedy bitch that you can send her off to do anything.
No,
you need a bitch like that.
No, but not to be not a chick that you're intimate with. No.
You mean not fucking her?
No.
Well, see, that's one of the hardest things in the world, to be around a woman and not fuck her.
That's real player shit.
That's very difficult. It takes a very, very strong man to be around a woman and not fuck her.
Oh,
That's
you're
real player
speaking on
shit.
yourself, though, Corey. You're not speaking on me.
It takes a very strong woman to be around niggas and not fuck them too.
I think you just have to be strong.
What do you think like you around a bitch and not fuck?
I can't.
Yeah.
If you're a real player, you can do it all day. If you're a real
What do
player.
you think
Let's think about
like
Willie D. Let's say this about Willie D. I'm saying this because I know. Willie D, you got a lot to lose. You got a lot to lose. You really don't need raggedy bitches around you.
Yeah. In that regard, I do have a lot to lose, but I have a lot to lose in terms of integrity. I don't fuck with just anybody.
Hello.
You graduated today, right? Or was you always that way?
No. I got better at it. So in the very beginning, you know, like I always was like, if I go in the room, I'm trying to pull the baddest chick in the room, right? You know, like, and I like to say that, you know, there's probably a reason I didn't cheat early.
Most bad bitches spawn ignorance, but go ahead.
But that's true. That's true. So
I come in the room looking for the baddest bitch. I end up getting about the 5 or the 6.
Settle.
I'm not gonna figure him out.
He's making up his own language.
I think Just Niche is a very attractive woman. But if we was in a relationship and she cheated on me, I'd be like, you cheated? I can't believe it. I thought you would be happy. I thought you would be satisfied to have somebody you could show off.
see, that's a big mistake. That's a big mistake that women make. And men make.
Wait, what's the biggest mistake women make?
Women and men make the same mistake. They think that they got somebody nobody else wants. That's a major mistake. Because just like you wanted them, at some point somebody else wants.
Your relationship goes.
Somebody always wants.
But they don't be wanting, they don't fool with them the way you fool with them, though. You know what I mean?
But that's the key
I'm
word.
smart enough to know everybody is wanted by somebody. The bitch who played Precious got a man.
Doesn't sound nice.
And I can't imagine her naked with them legs up. Can't imagine. I can't imagine that girl who played Precious with her legs in the air. I don't know what that pussy look like, but I don't want to see it.
Well, you know, you got dudes that switch that skip all the way over women. So you know,
That's how
Let's talk about
shit.
that. Willie D. Hello.
Yeah, niggas who switch over women.
Oh, I said over.
no, I said skip over women. You got dudes out there that skip totally over women. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know nothing about them niggas.
I know about a lot of them niggas, and you just can't believe it. When you be around them motherfuckers. When I used to hang up in certain places in Hollywood, I used to be like, I ain't gonna never make it.
Right.
I used to know. I was like, this ain't even my real lane up here. Because I see how we go and the people who have the power. It's like you have to fit into that world in most situations. So, hey, it is what it is. But back on the married people, I think when you get to the point where your integrity is important to you, and trust me, if you are out here getting things done in this world, your integrity starts to come and play mentally. Right. And you start to really watch who you have around you.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I think if you're not living a religious lifestyle, then you nullify your marriage. What's the point of being? What's the point of participating? That's not even how you live your everyday life. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you live in a lie, I just feel like it's bullshit anyway.
Right,
If
so it wouldn't bother you, right,
You know,
I get
you know what I'm saying? It's like living by NBA rules in everyday life. You touch somebody, foul, expecting somebody to call a foul. That's only a foul if you're playing NBA basketball.
So if you're not religious, you shouldn't worry about getting married.
What's the purpose of it?
If you're gonna be messing around, what you're saying is
If
you're gonna be
you're
messing
You
around.
know why people get
Like, there's
married?
a lot of religious people who ain't shit. You know.
Exactly, that's it.
They're worse than a lot of religious people. I mean,
Yep.
Right.
80% of marriages are done because this is what the bitch wanted.
Real spit
Oh,
talk.
here we go.
It ain't but a handful of niggas with the courage to let their bitch go and not marry her, or even not even marry her. It's women out here, they will flat out give you an ultimatum. You're going to do it the way I want you to do it, or I'm going to
So
leave
what
you.
does that say about
But
the
what
guy
about like
then?
an open marriage?
Niggas
Wait,
wait.
So what does that say about the guy then? If
I'm
you're saying
like-
that that's what they copped to, like they did that, they folded. Like what does that say about him then?
What did you just
I
say?
have been around women when I fold to their shit. That happened. But as I've gotten older, I've seen plenty of bitches go bye-bye. Just because I know I'm not gonna do that, bitch. You ain't shit. I told her.
As
You
it
ain't
should-
shit.
as it should be.
I like being with you. We
Yeah.
can grow, but it is my fucking way. They coming out with the movie. Y'all see Carlito's way? It's gonna be my way. But when I ain't that nigga if I'm running to the train at the end of a movie, there's a nigga running next to me. I'm like, hey, what that nigga on? Every time I see Carlito's way, I was like, you didn't see that nigga running next to you?
But you're the only one married over here, right? Of course.
I'm the only one who's married up here, y'all.
Ain't shit. But what about open marriages?
What is open marriage?
That's some
fuck
bullshit.
around on some fuck around.
Yeah, what's the point? Yeah,
That's some bullshit.
What's the point of having an open marriage? Because I want your insurance. Okay, no, I'm just
Yeah.
But that's the reason to marry somebody.
That is a good one, right?
Some people marry for financial security.
Instead of getting married, why don't we just start an LLC and each put a certain amount of money away, and if we break up, we split the bread? Why we gotta do it the other way?
Where you love a motherfucker that ain't got no money?
That's real love.
No, that ain't no real
That is
love.
real love.
That's real struggle. That is.
But it's real love.
But you don't have to get married.
Ain't no real love if the motherfucker ain't got no money. If the motherfucker ain't got no money, that ain't real love.
First time y'all ever-
That's just that's the money you want to keep up and don't want nobody to fuck
that's
that.
real
Right.
effort.
That's
They
real.
were
But she
having
don't want to fuck
things
your
to
broke ass. She really like you.
Yeah.
And she fucking with you. Everybody ain't
It's more broke bitches than broke
There's
niggas.
more broke niggas running about bitch want money.
No,
I can't do that.
broke bitches run to the government with their problems, which is why the world and the community is all fucked up. They don't fix the shit within.
The same amount of men start keep knocking
It's more
these
bitches than
women
men
up,
out
keep
here.
knocking these women up, keep marrying them. So the same.
What they say, 10 to 1?
I think it's 10 to 1.
What's in one?
It's a lot more women than men out here. That means
No, it's like 2.
that means it's a fact. It's more buster bitches than buster niggas.
It's like,
I don't know.
I think it's less than that. It's probably like 1.5 or something. It's like 1.5 or 2 more.
What?
It's like 1.5 or 2 more.
What are you talking about?
Wait, what is it?
I thought it was 10 to 1. Depending on the country, like
Globally, though, right?
it's like
I don't know
China.
about globally.
There's a problem in China.
China.
There's a problem in China where they have a cap on how many kids a family can have in a certain economic class, and the birth rate of women is so much higher than men that they a lot of times find like female babies dead in the trash can that go out the window.
They discard the bitch.
Yeah, because there's so many women.
Like in Sparta. They hold the bitch up in there. I'm sick of these bitches.
Don't mind
You know, in general, women marry men who they can live with.
Right.
Men marry women they can't live without.
Ooh.
That's why when
That's deep.
that's why when they go down and they break up and stuff, that's why the dude be ready to kill, because when they say to death do a part, that nigga standing there right there at that altar like, I would kill this bitch.
If she
They know
leaves,
what-
yeah.
That's what the dude is thinking. I'm telling you, the dude be thinking like, because when a dude commit, first of all, like he was saying, 8% of the time it's women that's wanting to get married, because dudes is like a dude get married most of the time because he don't want to lose the woman. He don't want to lose her, so and she giving that ultimatum, he gonna go ahead and succumb. He's gonna go ahead and marry her. So, but he really doesn't want to get married because he knows that really they're not really a great fit.
So don't no nigga want to really get married.
Most dudes don't, and that's because most dudes who are in the marriage range, they're still out there doing their thing, and they don't feel like they should commit to one woman.
So what they
and so the woman, what happens is that a lot of times a woman rushes a guy into marriage, and by giving him that ultimatum, and so he walks down that aisle and knowing that he's not going to be faithful, and that's why it always ends up the way it
So
is.
the reason this happens is because there is no rite of passage with shit out here in America. The young men aren't taught what they need to know by the time they hit the streets. By the time you get out your mama's house, you basically act like your mama, and you go out there and get destroyed like that bitch did. That's how it really go. If there was something like they used to do in villages in Africa back in the day, or once you get a certain age, you got to go out here and prove you're a man before you allowed back in the village, I think we'd be a better place, and all the bitches that ain't shit would not be married to people. They'd just be there for fucking. That's what they're there for anyway.
Okay. I'm gonna end it there. I don't want to stream the whole video, but I would like you guys to go click the link below and watch the video. Put that like, subscribe in my video and 5150, because that's really the hood. Okay. Again, cheating on your partner that you said the sacred vow to is more a reflection of your character than his. When it comes down to it, it's just fundamentally how a person is. Cheaters might prosper, cheaters might fall. It just depends on your situation. There have been some good people whose lives been destroyed by cheaters, some bad people who've destroyed people's lives but still had a happy ending. Just depends on where you are in life and how you take it. Okay. And that's going to be it for now. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and see you next time I do a reaction video.